The 10 best engines and motors of 2025 according to Ward's Auto. 5 hybrid vehicles and 4 all-electric models have made it to U.S. magazine Ward's Auto's latest ranking of the 10 best engines and propulsion systems. This means that, for the first time, only one conventional vehicle powered by a combustion engine is among the award winners. Consumers are more than ever embracing electrification, namely in the form of hybridization, said Christy Schweinsberg, one of the judges and also manager of Ward's 10 Best Awards programs. The hybrid winners on our 2025 list strike a perfect balance of power, fuel economy, and value. They are also some of the most technically complex powertrains we've ever tested, once again showcasing the talent of automotive engineers to deliver alluring specifications, oftentimes with limited budgets. Scoring is based on horsepower, torque, NVH management, observed efficiency, and new technology on board. There is no price cap, but value remains part of the criteria. Another thing you should know is that only powertrains that are return winners from the previous year, all new or significantly improved, are eligible. The top 10 for 2025 includes a pair of 2024 winners, namely from Ford and Honda. Without further ado, here's the full list in alphabetical order.
Greenville. Caroline du Sud, BMW nous a conviés dans son fief américain de Greenville afin de conduire un grand nombre de modèles de la gamme 2025. Et parmi eux, nous avons eu la possibilité de prendre le volant de la nouvelle M5 sur la route et sur la piste. Nous avons aussi pu étraîner la voiture sur le sec et sur le mouillé. Inutile de vous dire qu'avec ces conditions climatiques variées, nous avions hâte de pousser la sportive bavaroise dans ses derniers retranchements. Avec cette nouvelle mouture, BMW fait un choix technique différent en choisissant d'électrifier sa série 5 la plus dynamique, en bonne partie pour éviter des malus écologiques sur d'autres marchés que le nôtre. Sous le capot, le constructeur a décidé de reprendre le groupe motopropulseur du VUS XM. Il s'agit d'un V8 biturbo de 4,4 litres, associé à une motorisation électrique et une batterie de 14,8 kWh. Le tout permet au conducteur de bénéficier d'une puissance et d'un couple combiné de 717 chevaux et 738 lb-ps. L'augmentation des performances est notable quand on compare avec l'ancienne M5 compétition, puisque la nouvelle venue voit sa puissance grimper de 100 chevaux et son couple de 138 lb-ps.
Twin-turbo 5.5-liter V8, 1064 horsepower, 828 lb-ft. Munich, Germany. For the 40th anniversary of the M5, and for the first time in BMW M history, the sedan and touring, wagon body styles are both launching at the same time. The former enters its 7th generation, with no interruptions between them, while the latter is just beginning its 3rd. In a remarkable twist, the two cars will be sold in Canada, something that also hasn't happened before.
2025 Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack, Electric.
Dual electric motors, up to 670 horsepower, 627 lb-ft, 388 kilometers of range. Where to start? There's so much to say about this new American sports car. One thing's for sure, the brand new Charger Daytona arrives at the right time for the Dodge brand, even as a belated 2024 model with just a few days left until 2025. Could you imagine a lineup with nothing but the old Durango and the disappointing Hornet? The Charger is back, not skipping a year, and with it an intriguing new chapter begins. For now, Dodge is staying mum about its plans for the Challenger name, focusing instead on the two-door Charger that borrows many cues from the late 60s icon. A four-door body style is also coming, in case you're more into sedans. Oh, and a gasoline-burning variant happens to be set for a mid-2025 launch, including both standard output, 420 horsepower, and high output, 550 horsepower, versions of Stellantis twin-turbocharged six-cylinder engine aka Hurricane, which is great news for Charger and Challenger purists.
2025 Ford F-150 Power Boost, Hybrid. Twin Turbo 3.5 litre V6 and Electric Motor, 430 HP, 570 lb-ft, 10.7 L/100 km.
1 year removed from a significant update, the best-selling pickup in the country returns for 2025 with no major changes. The lineup is once again extensive, ranging from the base XL, STX, and XLT to the more luxurious Lariat, King Ranch, and Platinum, not to mention the rugged Tremor and Raptor aimed at off-road driving enthusiasts. 5 powertrain options are available, one of which is a hybrid with an onboard generator.
Don't miss the versatile Pro Access Tailgate. 2025 Honda Civic, Hybrid.
Naturally aspirated 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine and electric motor, 200 horsepower, 232 lb-ft, 4.9L/100 km. The Honda Civic hatchback made a return to Canada with the previous generation as a 2017 model, but it stopped being the cheap compact car it used to be a couple of decades ago. Essentially, it became the sedan's more upscale twin. Unlike the locally built four-door Civic that Honda Canada is so proud about, the hatchback was manufactured in the UK before production moved to the US with the current generation. It's now enjoying more success, although not quite as much as the sedan, which makes us question the automaker's real intention. How much did it want to gain market share with the hatchback, and how obsessed with the sedan will it continue to be?
2026 Hyundai Ioniq 9 Electric.
Dual electric motors, up to 422 horsepower, 516 lb-ft, 500 to 539 kilometers of range. Strong points, remarkable range, fast charging speeds, and built-in NACS port, very comfortable interior and ride, plenty of versatility and storage. Weak points, polarizing design. Base RWD model is big on compromises. Optional packages are quite expensive, higher interest rates than Kia's. For families needing 3 rows of seats and looking for a fuel-efficient vehicle, Hyundai now delivers with not 1, not 2, but 3 options. In addition to the Santa Fe Hybrid and the second-generation Palisade, the latter arriving this fall with an available hybrid powertrain, the lineup includes the all-new, all-electric Ioniq 9. The Car Guide's Julian Amato got an exclusive opportunity to test drive the Ioniq 9 in South Korea back in March, and then we spent a full week with it on the roads of Quebec just a short while ago. With so few electric 3-row SUVs available at relatively decent prices right now, this Hyundai is looking to take the lead that its cousin, the Kia EV9, first grabbed last year. 2025 Lexus LX700H Hybrid.
Twin Turbo 3.4 litre V6 and Electric Motor, 457 HP, 583 lb-ft, 11.7 L/100 km.
Strong points, exceptional build quality, massive torque from the hybrid system, remarkable comfort, a pleasant tourer, slow depreciation. Weak points, no LX700H F-Sport model in Canada, reduced cargo space, hybrid models, uncomfortable third-row seats, limited availability. The Lexus LX is turning 30 this year. Remember, it arrived in Canada before the Cadillac Escalade and Lincoln Navigator as the Japanese luxury brand's first SUV. While not as popular as some of its flashier rivals, it continues to stand tall as the flagship of the Lexus lineup, outselling the LS sedan roughly 20-1. For 2025, the fourth-generation LX gets a minor refresh and proves more refined. The biggest news is unquestionably the addition of a hybrid powertrain, an LX first. Lexus Canada, which posted a 4.8% sales drop in 2024, recently invited the Car Guide to Napa Valley in California for a closer look at the new LX and a discussion about marketing plans north of the border. The 2025 Lexus LX range includes 6 models split evenly between the twin-turbocharged, 6-cylinder LX600 and the gas-electric LX700H. Unsurprisingly, American customers have more selection, such as an F-Sport model with hybrid technology and the possibility to order second-row captain's chairs with any LX, something we in Canada can only have in the top-line LX700H Executive VIP at around $175,000. Whether in Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, or some other province, we bet a lot of potential buyers would want to take advantage of the hybrid powertrain. Alas, Lexus Canada is pretty much forcing them to pick one of the new, adventurous-looking Overtrail Plus models designed with off-road driving in mind.
2026 Lucid Gravity Electric.
Dual electric motors, up to 828 horsepower, 909 lb-ft, 575 to 725 kilometers of range, estimated. Strong points, impressive dynamics, remarkable performance, exceptional range, very spacious interior. Weak points, hefty prices, steering feels a bit light. Even in sport mode, thick A-pillars reduce visibility. Los Olivos, California, on a twisty back road perfectly suited to a Porsche 718 Boxster, Mazda MX-5 or Subaru BRZ, the all-electric Lucid Gravity impresses with its driving dynamics and performance. I didn't expect to drive so fast behind the wheel of a 3-row SUV that weighs just over 2.7 metric tons, but that's exactly what I experienced under rather unusual conditions. Let me explain. After overtaking several colleagues, I caught up with another Gravity that soon began to speed along, and I followed it onto a mountain road where the pace was intense. Through the numerous corners and elevation changes, the Gravity was as comfortable as a genuine sports car. By the way, Our tester was a Grand Touring model equipped with a standard air suspension and the optional dynamic handling package comprising a 3-chamber air suspension system and ZF-developed rear-wheel steering. 3 drive modes are available, and I had selected Sprint mode, with all systems set for maximum handling and performance. The other 2 modes include Smooth and Swift. The Gravity has a very rigid chassis, powerful brakes developed jointly with Brembo, Bilstein shock absorbers and Bosch power steering. Pretty serious stuff. However, the most impressive thing about driving the Gravity is the perfect synergy between all of these elements, which contributes to boosting driver confidence. In fact, from behind the wheel, this SUV feels and behaves exactly as you'd expect it to, whatever the situation. Its reactions are totally predictable, making you feel at one with the machine. Power delivery is extremely linear, too. On that note, the Gravity's dual electric motors generate 828 combined horsepower and 909 lb-ft of torque. The torque vectoring and traction co.